Well, greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your beloved and beloved Star Wars Dad, Nooch Too Good, here to play our first day of Relic Delta, boys and girls. Wow, what a week. What a crazy week. Day 3 of asking Coca-Cola to sponsor our little channel here. Hold on. Ah, come on. I can't get it. Oh, there it is. Okay. This has been an insane week in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. I'm putting together a little chart here, and that'll be tomorrow's video. I got to get it put together and play with it a little bit, but I want to do something before we jump into Grand Arena. I do want to do a little ground war testing, and I should have put this in the title and the video, the thumbnail, but I didn't. But I want to test ground war here to see how that's working with Relic Delta. So on the Mythic tier, I've only been able to get 1 star so far, and this is on my free-to-play account where I do not have Jedi Knight Luke. But I'm just wondering if Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan can like carry me here, right? I don't need you as a leader. Who do I need as a lead here? Yeah, we're gonna talk about the. Tomorrow. I'm gonna do a serious discussion, a serious video. I wanted to let it sink in a little bit before I just started saying things about the update. So I'm gonna have tomorrow's video will be about the update. Whose lead do I use here? I could use Mace, which is gonna give me 20% max health and offense and recover health on a crit, or Qui-Gon, who's probably gonna die. So I'll probably go with Mace, and I have to have Yoda on the team. So there we go. Let's try this. I mean, I just kind of wonder if with Relic Delta now, with Padawan Obi-Wan, maybe he just kills everything on an AoE, or maybe GK just dies right out of the bat. Let's see. How's that sound level? Seems like, is the sound or anything? Sounds okay. That wasn't all that exciting. These are gear. Why is it not? Why is he doing so little damage here? That protection is just nasty. Okay, hold on. Tier 2 of Lord Vader's journey is impossible. Yeah, they'll fix all that. I don't even count that as part of my complaints about the update. Seriously, they'll fix all the journey stuff that's messed up. I wouldn't even. It may be delaying you from getting somebody like Star. Yeah, GK's gonna die. I will have to add some gear here. So I'm just gonna auto this. Let's just press auto. So my thought process on the journeys and stuff. Okay, let's see. Let me write this down so I got it ready for the video. Journeys will be fixed. That I wouldn't even. I'm just gonna say it. I have zero concern for the journeys being difficult right now in certain parts of them, because they will fix that. That's gonna be fixed. There's been enough people have said something. They're gonna be aware of it. They're gonna make that so that instead of a Relic 1-star killer to borrow, you get a Relic 7-star killer. Whatever, they'll fix that. And I would think that'll be one of the first fixes, because that's an easy one. I think there's a sliding scale. I'll talk about this tomorrow. I think the sliding scale is, for new players, the update is really new and early accounts. It's really good, and the sliding scale just goes down. The deeper you get into, like, new and early, you're way up here. Like, update is good, and by the time you get to the end game, the update is really bad. So it didn't do much better, did it? My experience has been like this with these assault battles. Is I've tried, I played around just a little bit with Forest Moon and Rebel Roundup yesterday, and my experience was that it was basically the mechanics are going to matter and the speeds are going to matter on these assault battles. So I don't see it making a tremendous difference here. Just a thought there. You managed CT1 with this team today, 1 star. So maybe Padawan Obi-Wan can go through CT1 at 1 star. We can try that. I mean, he's just crushing everything right now. I guess the RNG depends on if he gets death marked or not by Grievous, right? I mean, this just auto. Now he's stunned. That sucks. One big AoE here. He's ability blocked though. He's not gonna get an AoE, is he? If he can not get ability blocked, no, he got stunned again. Asajj stunned him that time. If he gets that AoE off, they're all dead. No, they're not all dead. So does that difference only show up when it's my turn? Let's do that this way. There we go. Yeah, getting stun locked by Dooku sounds about right. Let's try challenge tier 1 here and see what happens. So this is your exact team you had? At these gear levels? I'm gonna auto this all the way to the end. Let's see what I'll auto it till I get to Grievous. But even then I'm not sure I'll be able to do anything. There is so much going on right now. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing with the update? How's your Relic Delta treating you? So yeah, that's my thought with it. I really do think that if you're a new gamer, you're up here with the update, and if you're an end gamer, you're down here with the update. You know, so I got some graphs and stuff. I'm gonna have a little fun with it, but that'll be out tomorrow. I got some work to do. Jalen, it's hard to disagree with that. It's hard to disagree with that, really. Your R5 Smash Bros. Ufu team couldn't beat an R9 Ray, which leaves you on the struggle list. You didn't anticipate that? I don't know, Jacob, I'll be honest. You didn't anticipate that? I could have told you a month ago that was a problem. See, that I don't relate to. Coming out and saying Relic Delta's bad because my R5 team doesn't work against an R9 team now. You knew that was coming. I mean, that one I can't, I give you no sympathy on. We knew this was coming. So to say that it came and, oh, now this doesn't work, I can't give you that one. I can't give you that one. The Relic 7 is much more affordable now. I've been able to make a lot of advancements on this roster, which I'll update here next week. Next week is Thanksgiving in the US and I'm traveling. I want to save my abilities here for the next tier. So I'm traveling Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'll be back on Saturday, but I'm gonna get my account update videos. We'll stream Monday and Tuesday. The bug that screws over new accounts. Now, people have told me that there's a bug with the TIE Fighter, and I did not have that experience on my new account. I don't know what the difference is, and I don't know that it screws over new accounts. It may, again. I really struggle to relate to the idea that nothing can ever be fixed, and if it's broken today, it's broken forever. I don't relate, guys. I'm really sorry. Maybe that's disappointing, and maybe I do not get the views I need to get because I don't do that stuff. I'm just not gonna scream about a new account problem, a bug that will be fixed. Bugs get fixed. Bugs get fixed. All right, well, we'll talk about it. Everybody always wants everything. That's my feedback. Guys, you will never get everything you want. You will never get it. If there was no progression at gear 12 to 13, if there's no progression creep in the game, then you don't have a game. So if they make the Gear 12 super easy to gear, I mean, they've you know, Gear 13 is much easier now. If they make Gear 12 super easy, you're just, there's no game. The game doesn't exist if there's no progression. I don't know. I'm just not here. I'm just not here to do. I'm not here for the complaining. So, what is CG's track record with bugs? I've not experienced a bad track. I'm just not experiencing the same thing you guys are experiencing here. Seriously, what is CG's bad track record with bugs? Well, I'll be testing out, you've got to get into Relic 7, Jacob. Relic 7 is now the minimum, and it's not hard to get characters to You have to get characters to Relic 7, period. That's it. If they're not at least at Relic 7, you're not going to have a lot of success with them in Grand Arena. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Hopefully I can reset it quickly here. But the criticisms that Relic Delta makes Relic 5 harder against Relic 9, I just don't know what to say to that. I mean, they've been telling you for a month that's gonna happen. And to be surprised and upset about it at this point, that just... What? What? I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. What's up, Majestic Recoil? Okay, so it doesn't work on me. Maybe if I really dialed in there, I can get through Challenge 0, but I'm not really going to dial in there. All right, this account, Carbonite 2, let's just go play and see what happens. My opponent hasn't done anything yet. What's his relic here? Relic 7, 6, 7, 7, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. So I'm going to try Wampa there. What do I got down here? Relic 5, Relic 3. I'm gonna bet I'm faster than this guy. Yeah, way faster. Let's try Imperial Troopers here with Tarkin mixed in. Let's try this out. Get the Terminator train going. I'm 100% on board with the Coliseum really sucking, Ethan. I don't get it. I don't know what they're trying to do there, and it's not clear that they know what they're trying to do there. Seriously, I am on board that the Coliseum just sucks. Now, we're very early on in the Coliseum, so there might be something coming that makes it better, and maybe we just don't understand everything right now. Wow, I thought I dispelled. Oh, they all have foresight, and I wasn't paying attention. All right, there we go. This is gonna work. This is going to work, boys and girls. Especially with them having crit hit immunity. That means GK's not gonna taunt. I can kill these guys at will. I think Relic Delta had little to no impact on this battle. This was still about the mechanics of getting out ahead and running nonstop with the troopers. Okay, let's see. Geo's back here. Let's go up here. I'm gonna try my Wampa. So we got Relic 6 and 7, right? My Wampa is Relic 5. Let's see what happens. Straight up, I have no Datacrons here, so let's see what happens here. I don't think it's gonna go well. It normally might not go well anyway, but now with the Relic Delta, it could be worse. Let's see. This is a battle that Wampa can win, though. And that's probably a very, very poorly modded Sith Eternal, if I had to guess. With no ult? Does that Sith Eternal have no ult? Is that right? Or is that just what it shows up there? And I've never looked before. All right, Relic 5 Wampa still doing okay here. No, he's got... The Sith Eternal has an ult. He's got his ult. Okay. He doesn't have his ult loaded, but he's got an ult. I thought I could one-shot that guy. I should have stacked. Come on. All right, he's dead. Gotta get Dooku out now if I can. Dooku could be... Oh, I can't target. Okay, good. All right. I am gonna auto as soon as I can hit my AoE and get my protection here. I will auto. Uh-oh. Okay, got it. Let's auto for a little bit now. I need to do a basic to get some health back. Okay. Now we're just gonna auto. No, we got an ult. Okay, we got ult. I'm going back in time now. I think Relic 5 Wamp is gonna get this done. We gotta make sure we step in there every now and then and do the AoE to get my bonus protection, or my protection up. That's probably a very poorly modded Sith Eternal. I wonder if I can kill those Geos and back. I don't think I'm gonna... If they're all Relic, I probably won't be able to. We're gonna get this done. It's gonna take the whole 5 minutes. We're gonna get this done, though. Hey everybody, while Wampa is killing Sith Eternal, if you're lurking out there, drop an L in chat. If you're lurking WL, let me know that you're lurking today so I can give you a shout out, folks. I want to hear from all the lurkers right now. And you only need to say it once. Do not type an L in chat more than once, please. I'm gonna control this here. I'm a little nervous about things going haywire in between. There we go. I'll stack all the way down to like 45 seconds and then I'm just gonna go in. I think I might get it right here. No, it was close. Got him? Got him. There it is. Relic 5 Wampa still holds up against a Relic 6 and Relic 7 Sith Eternal team. So that's something. That's something. All right, lurking today over on the Shorts feed, we've got Jacob Stowe. Over on Twitch, we got I can't read any Twitch names. Twitch names are hard to read. Noivj. Really 23, switching platforms. Ash stole my bike. Oh, Ash. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. Domidex Blaze, the Jalem Aligal, what's up? Then over on YouTube, we've got Dart Monkey, Marcus Robbie, Lord Bader, Rise, Mac WDT, Jordan Taylor, Lord Bader again. Lord Bader? I literally said one time. Okay, looks like you stopped. Don't trigger the old man. Alex DeLuke, Marijuana, Kier16, Dark Stanley, I don't think, Inspector IP, Ewan, Sahil Chowdhury, Panic Monk, Ilya Guvakov, Don M, eBay Sam, Matt WUK, that third guy, Dasuke 2, Quan Warlock, Dinjarin, Durzo, Sage of Six Paths, James Mullen, Thomas, Cameron Prill, Melez, Jacob Lemons, Perception. Lord Bader said, oops, I just saw that. Nothing but Fed has a Zoom meeting for work. Any chance we get the captions turned on? I don't want to mess with that midstream when I don't do it before. Sorry, dude. You shouldn't be reading you know what would be more distracting than listening would be reading captions. Well, maybe not more. Let's see here. Perception, Steven, Rabbit, Squirrel, Mr. Malik, Deathan, Tackius, Dread, Jerry G, Farce, Captain Relic Delta, Mystic Mac, Aerith, Anerith, Richard Dinsmore, Caladan, Shapespacer, Scuba Steve, Steve, Marcus Orange Power, Sharkalek, J Chung, Brad, Pridemore, Oxlane, Hop. Hey, Oxlane, what's up? Hobnail, all of our Masters members. We're gonna run through the intros right now. All of our High Council members, we salute you, all of our members today.
Which two bring what time?
Durzo with the 6-7. We salute you, all of our Masters members, every member on this channel. You keep the train rolling. You keep the bread on the table. You are the reason for the season. Everybody, thanks. I appreciate that, Durzo. Good to see everybody today that's lurking. Good things are happening here. Hold on. Okay, now. So Relic 5 Wampa still holds up. I don't think I can beat this. I don't have any Relic characters left. We'll throw our Phoenix out there to die. No chance this works. We have a -3 Relic Delta. Well, -3 isn't the worst, right? I don't think there's any chance this works. We get rid of the buff, maybe. Okay, now we can do this. I don't feel like I'm making any progress here. Maybe should have stunned the Brute there, actually. So it can't get a turn, because as soon as it gets a turn, it's taunting again. If I get another chance, I'm going to stun that Brute. Nope. It didn't taunt? Why? What? I'll take it. I don't understand what just happened. Why isn't the Brute taunt? I'm not complaining. I should shut up. Okay. Let's stun the Brute. No, he didn't. You can't stun it? Is it unstunnable? I don't know what's going on. Oh, there's that Relic Delta. There she is. Okay. I didn't think we were gonna win it, so okay. All right, let's take a look at this. I don't know how this goes. I don't think I've done this battle before. Let's try it. We will be doing Executor on this account in less than a month. December 15th, Executor. Mandolin, I have 2 videos, and go watch those videos. Your first 25 Zetas, your first 10 Omicrons, go check out those videos. They'll be highly informative for you as a new player. Every piece of content you guys want is here on the channel for new and early accounts. It's all here. Just look it up. Google is your friend, boys and girls. Google is your friend. Just gotta get Kylo out, and then they don't have any offense. And I got him out. Okay. That's a weird combo there. Now we go for the Kylo shuttle, not the Imperial shuttle. Actually, I'm just gonna try to finish off IG here. There we go. Now we go for you. That Kylo shuttle isn't countering either. There it went. I'm not nearly as big on Merciless Massacre as I used to be. You know what, Mystic Mac, all that stuff, we're gonna be making this content. We're gonna be making update content through the end of the year. There's so much to say about Lightspeed tokens and relic levels and Zetas and farming. I mean, the changes aren't great for you, Snorquist. That sucks. I'm sorry. Hex has been a member for 30 months.
I've been quiet recent months, but always supporting our beloved internet dad.
Good to see you, sir. Nice braid, by the way. Do you wear that braid all the time? All right, well, that's going to be Carbonite 2. Wampa still performed. The Geos on Relic Delta just wiped our purple Phoenix. But I'm not going to be upgrading my Phoenix. In fact, I'm pretty close. Wait a minute. My Phoenix aren't all purple. Oh, they were purple when I entered. Yeah, they were purple when I entered. Okay, let's jump over to Kyber. I got to change that. Hold on. Let's jump over to Kyber here. Change accounts. Now this is where it gets interesting. This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun begins. G12, R5, R7.
30-month squad high P. Weighing up if this update is the one that will bring me back or not, lol.
It's really interesting, Oxlane, and I'm glad you're here to say hello. You know, the update's just getting smashed right now. As far as the community, the update's getting smashed. But also, that always happens.
Can I join this club?
You can, man. There you go. Is there a way to view the Lightspeed token chart? Go to my Discord. There's a link literally in the description of that video to my Discord where the graphic is. In my Discord, there's a Nooch 2 graphics room. You can see it there. Okay. Let's jump in here and see what's going on. Oh, wait. I was gonna check Relic Delta. Let's do this first. I'm gonna check Relic Delta. Hold on. Thank you. On Ground War to see. I don't think it's gonna make any no, I don't want to sim it. I want to play with it. I don't see this. I don't think this is gonna make any significant difference here. It's probably. Well, I'm only at Relic 7. I don't. Do I really want to do this? What about using Ezra Exile in there? Actually, no, let's do it this way. Whenever there's an update, the instant reaction is always anger. Always. Well, this is no different. I think I'm already willing to conclude that this is no different. I don't know if I want to do that so soon. I'm doing more damage. I'm definitely doing more damage. I shouldn't have used that. Let's go through a few turns here. Okay. Okay, I got it back now. There's definitely more damage involved here. This tier still sucks. Alright, I'm forgetting how to do it. I actually forgot how to do everything. You gotta use that ability at the end of the tier so that... Yeah. My brain was on complete brain fart there. 'Cause That, I don't think, was a damage output you would have seen before. So once you get this, the mechanics still matter a lot. But once you really get it going, Relic 8 Yoda is hammering some stuff. Doing some hammering. In fact, don't kill it. Okay. I normally wouldn't do this until I get to like yellow levels. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Like normally wait till you get this in the yellow and then you hit this. I'm gonna do it right now. Yeah. Yeah, the damage difference is significant. And I'm only at 4. Now Yoda's at 5 difference, and that matters. I messed it up again, didn't I? I didn't have Yoda or Luke's stun available. I'm screwing this up a lot. I'm really not doing this well at all. Hold on to the stun. Hold on to the stun. All right. Get Revan in there now. Yeah, I'd be interested to see what R9 Poncho Bros do here. That would be interesting. He's probably not dead. It is definitely a different feel. Definitely a different feel. Relic Delta is the death knell. As we're free to play and punching up with hard work mods, we're completely get negated and gack by higher relic level points and poorer mods. Well, does it not matter to you that Relic 7 is much more accessible now? I mean, is that not a thing? Doesn't matter? You're just out? That's unfortunate. I'm going to be taking my entire roster to R7 for sure to see if that really helps me lift up. Okay, hang on here. Let's take this guy out. Okay, now do this. That sucks, Snorquist. All right, Chuckles the Wonder Clown has to go here. That could do it, yep. This is definitely easier. I don't think it's like the mechanics of how you're doing it are still gonna matter. I'm just gonna back out. I'm just gonna say that it is easier. That's good enough. That's enough testing. I don't need to see it all the way through. That definitely matters if you got relic levels. Now, I don't still have like low gear Imperial Troopers for the Forest Moon. We'll test that next time a little bit, so. See, I just don't think you have to invest more. You actually are investing less to take everything to higher. Is Relic 7 not doing it for you, Snorquist? Let's go check it out. Maybe I'll be singing a different tune in about 30 minutes. Who knows? It's much easier to relic it. Like the ease of relicking characters now at relic levels is significant. All right, what do we got for characters? I find this annoying. I would like this not to be at the top. I don't care what his Luke looks like. I literally I shouldn't even see his era units in Grand Arena when I click on his roster. I don't care. I don't care. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has no Pirate King Hondo. Of course, Datacrons. All right, let's go. The R17s we have were completely ineffective against R8 and R9 that were perfectly fine last gag prior to Delta. Really? The size or whatever, this I don't know how to pronounce whatever you're doing there. Check my free-to-play farming guide. I just published it today. That applies to even hyperdrive bundles. All right, let's go in here and play. Let's see how this works. Let's see how Relic Delta works. He hasn't played yet. Well, right at the bat, Relic 9 Ahsoka. Everybody else is Relic 7. Relic 9. That'd be my Relic 8 Bane against that team. And then Relic 8 Rey. Right! What's at the top? At a 2 relic difference, my Traya team got 1 shot from a single Starkiller AoE. That's not good. Balin, Maz, Reva, Lord Vader. That's a Relic 9 Lord Vader. My Bo-Katan team is not going to work. We're here for science, right? We are here for science. Okay. Bo-Katan Mandalore. All Relic 7, Bo-Katan Kryz Relic 5. She's not a really super important part of the team regardless. Versus a Relic 9 Lord Vader with the Rolocron. Last week, this worked like a charm. I struggled once against one Relic 9 Lord Vader team. That's not helping. That's not helping. For science... here we go. Nervously watching everything here. I don't know what that was all about. Definitely doing less damage. I usually have him in the yellow by that point. And having a lot of trouble getting through Scorch. No. 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 No, no. No. Definitely not going as smoothly, that's for sure. We've almost got Scorch down here. Alright, Scorch is out. Now we gotta get down on the big boy. No. No, no. Well, hang on. We'll flame them all up. No. Go in there. Get in on Lord Vader. Oh, almost. Come on, guys. Get it. Come on, just finish him. No, I don't need things to take. I don't want to say anything here. I don't want to say anything at all. Dazes. There we go. Auto. Still worked. Well, it's not over yet, but it should be. Appo's dead. CX is dead. Still works. Now, without the Rolocron, will it work? I don't know. That'll be a question for next month. All right. First test down. First test down. All right. Let's go down to the bottom. My Leia is R9, so, and my R2, R8, R7, R9, Radis, R5, Jin. Which actually, Jin is the only reason Jin is there is to keep Radis alive, so that's not going to be that big of an impact. Let's go with this just to keep us alive. It's got some crit damage. Okay, let's go with that. Let's go. Yeah, I think there's going to be I think what's going to happen is the counters are going to change. Some of these counters are not going to work. We're going to have to find new counters for stuff at Relic levels. Like, what's my counter for this team now at Relic 8 and etc., etc., etc. Well, that R9 Radis just really put a dent into Ezra there. This won't hurt at all. I wanted to take a shot with R2 to see what he did there, and he didn't do anything. I should have stealthed. Oops. I should have just played it straight. I was trying stuff. That's 2 little glitches we've had so far. I'm concerned. He had that on. Oh, man. How many people? Wait a minute. Why do they all have backup plan? Why do they? What just happened? That's a TW cron. Am I wrong? Did the TW cron just apply itself to Grand Arena? Am I? No, I'm thinking of Phoenix. I don't think I've seen that happen before, though. Stupid damage immunity. No, just ignore me. I'm spazzing out here. I'm spazzing out. Ignore me. Ignore me. Ignore me. I just don't recall that happening before. Maybe it just had got around it or something. I don't know. Ignore me. I think characters like Radis, when they're R9 and they've got a big AoE like that, I think those are going to be the characters that benefit the absolute most. All right. I would call that not easier or not harder. If I had done the regular turn order, which I didn't stealth with R2. I wanted to see what he could do straight up against Ezra just for fun. All right, that's done. Yeah, I don't know. I just spazzed out there for a minute. Okay. Against Rey, we're going to use Kylo. And I'm going to have a little bit of Relic. And I don't have a Relic advantage here. See, Relic 5 Hawks. It'll be all right. We're okay so far. Luckily, I've got all these great first order crons that I keep rolling. I never rolled the first order special forces, and now we're on to new Datacron set. That's not normal damage output here. Jeez. Jeez. Kylo is doing wreck your life kind of damage. Kylo is doing sit down and shut up kind of damage. Actually. Yeah, of course your R5 Hawks got evaporated versus... What did you think was gonna happen? I don't know, can he kill her here? He's definitely... I'm gonna Relic 9 Kylo. I might... I don't know, Kylo might be my first Relic 10. That was kind of gross. He just melted everything. He melted. All right, now, this is gonna be a big test. This is a big test. I've been using, where is it? This cron. It's got all the health. Did she go straight at... I noticed that Rey died. Did she ignore... I didn't notice that. The whirlwind does damage to everybody. I don't know. Okay. So... Relic 8 Darth Bane... Relic 8 Dooku, doesn't matter, against a Relic 9 Padme team with Relic 8 Yoda and Relic 7 Shaak Ti. In a pretty solid cron here. I mean, offense, armor penetration, health, critical avoidance. Pre-Relic Delta, my crew was dying all the time. I don't know. Okay, let's see if this works. Thank you, Scuba Steve. I wish that guy would come back on, but I yelled at him, so he's probably never coming on again. All right, let's do this. Where's my button? This failed for you today? Uh-oh. It's going okay so far. Well, you can say it's not much of a test. Everything's a test right now. Honestly, everything's a test at the moment. The game is glitching a lot already. I mean, I've had several little moments where stuff got, like, stopped working. Have you guys noticed that? That concerns me more than anything right now. I'm worried that it's gonna, one time it's just gonna freeze and go. I got triggered at that guy, and it's always my fault. It's my fault for allowing the trigger to, you know, to take over and gain control of my what I'm saying and thinking. But we were looking for ways to do the vulnerable on my free-to-play account, and he just kept saying on repeat, Boss Nass. He would put, hey, try Boss Nass, do Boss... And I was just ignoring him. I just kept ignoring him because I don't have Boss Nass. It's a free-to-play account. And the account was up on the screen for a good 30 to 45 minutes. And I know the guy's Bjorhayer, but I can't remember. I know he's been on multiple streams and everything, so I know that he knows my accounts. But he just kept saying Boss Nass like I was going to pull Boss Nass out of my ass. And the last time he put in all caps, exclamation point, and then I just went off. So I was like, I don't have Boss Nass, shut up. It's like, dude, stop. I really want to test out my Relic 9 Jedi Master Luke. Somebody told me that he was doing that. Jedi Master Luke is a guy I really am tempted to take to Relic 10 first and test him out. I really don't pay attention to TW much. That's fair. All right, what do I want to use here? I think I can use... Well, Sith the Turtle works 3v3, but I don't think he works 5v5. Your battles have been lagging for a week? Mine didn't lag last week, just this one. The game does not like trying to math the Relic Delta. That might be true. Boss Ass is my new nickname when I get grumpy. I think that's fair. When the Boss Ass comes out. I've got Treya in the back. Nah, that's not a good idea. I mean, I got Treya on defense, I should say. Sith Eternal with a pre-taunt is better, but still not great. Maybe I'm going Sith Eternal with a pre-taunt and a bunch of stuff. This is why I usually save Treya for offense. But she's so dang hard to deal with on defense. You got to put a big team out there to beat her. I mean, I have Jedi Master Kenobi too. We could just wipe this with Jedi Master Kenobi and then see what's behind. I'm going to use Sith Eternal. I'm going to put like a full Sith team out there. With Watt. Where's Sith Trooper? Where is that guy? Did I put Sith Trooper on my Malak team? It's not where he's supposed to be. It's not where he's supposed to. This is not going to be a pretty battle, but it should get the job done. Well, yeah, of course he's on defense. I know. Thank you, Con Warlock. Thanks, buddy. I know he's on defense. Okay, let's go here. You and you. This actually might kill my Phoenix chance if there's a Reva out. There is a Reva up top, so I can't use... That was some Relic Delta action. Now, my Sith Eternal is only Relic 7. Which doesn't matter when it comes to the ult, but does matter if he can stay alive, I think. He's pretty much dead, but let's see if we can get this on. It didn't matter. Stuck on the taunt, and my ult isn't loading. Can he stay alive long enough? We're good so far. She didn't do the thing, did she? Where was the big, huge blue beam? Did I miss it? All right, so this should right now we're in the end game now. Again, bad, definitely bad banners, and these guys are all Relic 9. Relic 9, Eyeless Sakura. Jeez, dude, take it easy. That seems a little unnecessary. I think we're okay, but it's definitely taking longer because of the relic difference. 7 versus 9. 7 of 9. Okay, hold on. All right, we got it. Okay. You thought Otto was being generous? What was he being generous on? I didn't. I'll say it again, and I'll talk about this tomorrow. I don't understand hating on Relic, and this isn't an Otto, this is everybody, but I don't understand hating on Relic 10. At this point, Relic Delta. We knew it was coming. Now, obviously, it's impacting gameplay. We just heard from Snorquist that he's out. Him and his son are out. Where is the earth-shattering kaboom? I mean, Relic 10 is like 2 years overdue. I don't know. I guess I have different takes than everybody. Well, we're gonna use Jedi Master Luke here against somebody. Did Sanjita say you should spend gems on the upgrade packs? Did he say that, or did he just test it? I saw that he tested it. I did not listen closely enough to hear him say you should do this. You think he's being generous on the economy changes and marquee acquisition? I think the economy changes are tremendous. For late game, see, that's, again, I'm working on a graph, guys. I think it goes early game, the update is really nice. Early and new accounts, late game, it's down here. It's a very stark difference. They have clearly focused this update initially on new accounts and early gamers, as opposed to late and end gamers are enjoying it much less. So I did not have the TIE Fighter pilot bug. I just did it this morning and it was fine. Okay. Would Jedi Master Kenobi work here? Let's look at his relic levels on these teams. 7s, 5s and 6s, 7s. 5s, 7s, 6s. I'm going to use Jedi Master Luke on Balin. I want to see this. I want to see this. This will be a Relic Delta thing. I'm just gonna use these 4 guys. I don't have a good protection cron here. 25% turn meter, 21% protection. That's not very exciting. Yeah, that's... I'll use that. Okay. I'll have to see if I've got a Preton in there. But my Phoenix, I think, are all at like Relic 3. That could be a real problem. But maybe that'll be a test we do. Okay. Is that Boba Fett's sign of Jango over there? I didn't notice that. Okay, Cal, do your work. Ah, didn't kill him. Alright, Balin's down. It's not over yet. Goo. Hermit Yoda down. The Mericron doing some work. Not great. Not great. God dang, dude. Nah, this isn't gonna work. It'll work, but it's barely. I don't know what this was, to be fair, I don't know what this counter did before. Mericron heard it before, Delta? Yeah, okay. All right, this is a Relic 56553. I think I'll just go ahead with Jedi Master Kenobi here, and we'll take care of the bottom with other stuff. So far... Oh yeah, what was I doing with Cal? What was I farting around with? Yeah, I don't know what I was doing with Cal there. That was weird. Let me tell you guys. There's been so much going on with just the game itself this week. My brain has not been in Grand Arena mode at all this week. I didn't touch my defense. I didn't look at what my opponent had. And now I'm forgetting how to use Cal Kestis. So I am just, that's what, yeah. Are they immune to insta-kill? Because everything now that they make is immune to insta-kill. Hello? Okay. All right. If a pirate ally is instantly defeated by a non-galactic legend enemy, that enemy is death marked for 1 turn, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. If a pirate ally uses an ability on their turn against an enemy with this death mark, they instantly defeat them. Okay. I think we can still get through this. Good call out. I might have not paid attention to that, so I appreciate that. Once again, all my good light speed crons, light side crons are over there. All right, here we go. So stay away from the insta-kill. Still want to get her going. We're gonna have to get high ground so we can target somebody besides Quiggold here. And I've got a bunch of relic level advantages. Let's hit somebody I can actually do something against. Nope. Did he? He didn't have foresight, did he? Was I blind? I'm gonna take the ult all the way to 2. I might as well get work on him because I've got to get him out. Okay, maybe not. Who do I kill first? You're fine. Leia's in the room, everybody. Should I put the shock collar on her? Place. Ugh. Maybe I should have popped that ult because I'm a long way from a turn here. I don't know where to go. Okay, there it is. Jeez, that was close. I don't know who to kill. Probably the reviver, right? Okay, he's down. Relic 3, he's back, of course. Relic 3, all right, now he's down. So his Relic 3 was getting him hurt. I probably need to remove Hondo and or her before bad things start to happen here. Let's just go. Get her. Ugh. Without that insta-kill, this is just a long, dragged-out battle. Like every Galactic Republic battle in this game. Come on, guys. Get her out. Ugh, okay. Guess I don't know who to go after next. Let's wait on him. Let's do this. And now he's stealth. I guess I'll just get quiggled out. No, hang on. I keep saying I'm gonna get quiggled, then I go for somebody else. All the stealths are really annoying. Ah, we'll get him out. He's gonna revive anyway. Hey, he's a beefy boy. I lied again. Okay, Ithano's out. Let's just get in here, everybody assist. We gotta get through this chuckle monkey. Should I be worried about 37, 38 stacks on Hondo over there? Well, what I can do is save Hondo till last and then just insta-kill him. That's what I can do. I can use the insta-kill last. Yep. I just got there, Jay-Chung. Took me a minute. So far, I'm gonna say I haven't seen. Hang on a second. I gotta get him out. I only got 46 seconds left. Timeout is in play here. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Really? Gotta get that. Yeah, okay, there we go. Over to Ahsoka, and there you go. All right. That took forever. Hi. I'm good. We're good. I know. Mommy had to go. Mommy had to take Chewie to the vet, so Leia was left behind because she'd be a pain in the butt at the vet for no reason. You don't need to go to the vet. Just Chewie. You're good. You're good. Just sit down. You're fine. All right. So Relic 7, those guys. I don't think my Phoenix are good for this. Relic 5 Phoenix. Relic 7 Rex. This worries me. I can put it out there. I need a tank, actually. Do I have a pre-taunt right now? I might be able to bail in that. Here's my Relic 9 Clone Wars Chewie. L3's a pre-taunt, but she kind of sucks. I don't got a lot of pre-taunt going on. Now this is all Relic 5 with a Relic 7 Rex, and they're all Relic 7. Yeah, Jubrid Alpha worked on my Sith Eternal team that I already used too. Speed check, 324. Probably 7th Sister I need to check. 300. 328. No, I'm slower. I don't like this. But I'm gonna do it. We're here for science. Today is all about science. Today's all about science. Recovering health and protection would be good. Potency, health, tenacity, defense. I'm good with that. Let's try it out. Oh, Grand Inquisitor was even faster. Okay, here we go. So L3's out. You're getting turns. That's what I need. Then I need a big AoE. They're still getting turns. And he's dazed. She keeps taking turns even when she gets staggered and stripped. 7th Sisters is just loading. This is going very poorly. Very poorly. Over to you, Choppa. Yeah, that didn't work. That didn't work. No, that got me killed. That wasn't close. I literally had nothing going on there. I thought I had... Can you not revive against this Kron or something? Why weren't my guys reviving with backup plan? Did I miss something? Rex had backup plan and didn't revive, and neither did Chopper. Yeah, well, didn't land days on her, so okay. I would assume that Balin kills this, but let's look it up. And not looking good for Balin. Ufus can kill it. I know there's no Galactic Legends left. Come on, man. Oh, the defense is still there. I guess, okay. Yeah, Balin's not strong here. I guess I'll go with this. Does Deathmark prevent revive? I haven't really even thought about that ever. Revive is not a... Revive is so rare in our game. We just get very little revive in this game. I didn't even think about Deathmark. So far, Your son and you get engaged minimally, if not all, datacrons. Watch user datacrons make masking some issues. I have said early and often and many times, datacrons are a huge differentiator in this game. It's like a whole nother set of mods on your character, if not more than that. And if for people that are lacking in mods, datacrons are a big difference in this game. Absolutely. Absolutely. So my question is, see, I have the scavenger raid crown, but I don't even use it. It doesn't make sense with this team. What does make sense with this team is keeping them all alive when they have 50% health. I'd love to have this be scavenger raid on here, but it's not. I don't think it can be, actually. I don't think she can get it down here with that, so I'm going with this cron. You're in Kyber and Erodium without them? Yeah, you can get... There are ways around everything, but I like farming datacrons. I like datacrons. I know I'm in the minority. I like datacrons. I think they're fun. I think they add a level of variance. I think they give me something else to farm. I think they add some strategy. I like datacrons. They make teams more usable at different times. I'm gonna take, I don't think I'm gonna use Ray here if I'm not gonna do that. I think I'm gonna go ahead with this. That. I don't think I have any relic. If anything, I'm lower relic here, aren't I? Let's see. My Star Killer's relic 7. I'm down 2 here with my Ninth Sister at relic 5. My Malicos is relic 6. My Seer is relic 7. And I know a lot of people don't like datacrons. It's why I don't make videos about them anymore, because nobody watches my videos about datacrons. Something's gonna have to give here. All right, there's one. She ain't coming back, and that's game. All right. Yeah. Ooh. That didn't do it. What, Darth Codamus? What's the title of that article? We'll look it up and see if it exists, or if you're just trolling. That's weird. But I would agree that you have to make plans for games to live forever. See what happens. I don't think I'm gonna get there. Not quite. It was close though. These crit hit immunities are really annoying. I would like the AoE buff dispel from your boy again here. Okay, there we go. What's the article called? I need to look it up. Was it a current dev or somebody from the beginning or what? I wouldn't be surprised if they're you have to plan a game out like this way in advance. You can't drop a link. What's the title of the article? You cannot drop a link. YouTube won't let you. Just type the title of the article in the chat. I'll look it up. It may be the source. You just need to just lay down. You're fine. You're good. Mommy will be back. She's pacing all over the room. You wanna come here? Come here? Good girl. Do you see? Here's Leia. She's a good girl. A good girl. Leia looks like Chewie and Chewie looks like Leia. I know. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Mommy will be back, Chewie will be back, and you will be fine. But you just gotta calm down. Just go lay on the couch, okay? All right, sweetie? Yeah, you're okay. Time to get down. Oh, she's shaking. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Why are you shaking? Huh? You're fine. Everything's fine. She's not doing very well. You wanna come up here? You wanna come up here? Come on. Okay. She's not really my lap dog. She's more like my son and my wife, and I'm not in the right kind of chair. Yeah, you don't want to be up here, do you? She's not doing very well. Mommy took Chewie to the vet because Chewie's had some gunk in his eye for like a couple, I guess maybe a week. And so she's got to go in, I don't know, they'll give him something to fix it with. And then she's just freaking out. Hey, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Mommy doesn't, I will say this, we don't usually take one of them and leave the other one behind. That's not normal. That's not normal. Are we good? Are we good? You want to get down, or are you gonna stay right? Okay, there you go. Now just lay down or something. You're okay. It is definitely separation. She's definitely having separation anxiety. 100%. 100%. All right, what do I got up here? I see Executor, so thank you for that. Guys, you just cannot put Executor on a Kyber defense. You just can't do it. It's just a straight up banner gift is what it is. Relic Delta, the dog is freaking out over Relic Delta. That might be true too, I don't know. You never know. I don't remember how to start this. I don't think it really matters, actually. I don't think it's storming here, but my door is about on the other side of the house, so I don't know. But if you're in eastern Oklahoma, it would be close to here, depending on, are you in Tulsa? Tulsa's an hour and a half south of here. You have to take Profundity on offense, and you cannot put Executor in D. If there's one thing that's true, I think you have to. So I think, for me, I cannot. My Executor, my Profundity are always on offense now because I feel like I have to have Profundity on offense in situations like this, and I feel like I can't put Executor on defense. So that's how I feel about it. It's kind of like set up. Leia's a girl. What? Leia tried to do Coliseum free to play? What do you think of the Coliseum, Leia? Nobody likes it, Leia. I think the Coliseum is a long-term play, and I don't think we're gonna know what it looks like until months from now, but that's weird. It's weird. You're in Tulsa? Yeah, okay, hour and a half south. Okay. I'll come back to this in a minute. Let's go do these teams down here. What do I got left? I got Finn, Saw, and Gungans, and I've got Balin and Gungans and Gas. Oh, I should put my Saw on defense. I have Great Mothers. I have Quad May. Great Mothers are good there. Original Night Sisters might be better though. No, they're not. Okay. Does he have Rose? Rosecron. Okay, that matters. I'm really tempted to give this a go at 60%, but I'm not gonna. What are the relic levels on that team? 5s on the Gungans, 7s on Saw, 7, 6s on that team. Yeah, I think the Coliseum is gonna slowly scale over time to be more interesting, but it's a really weird, like, if you knew that was true, why wouldn't you just launch like 3 characters at once or something? You know, I don't know. So Great Mother's is 73%. Is Balin not an option here? Why does he not work? It doesn't appear to be so. Quad May is... I'm going to use Quad May here. I'm gonna Wampa. Quad May, Wampa. She's still pacing. Great Mothers works. Does Balin work here? I'm not gonna go to bed with Balin on my roster. I hate that. If that was the case, I would just put him on defense. He's okay. All right, so it looks like Great Mothers, Wampa. What did I say here? Did I say Great Mothers twice? No, Queen Amidala here. I got several focus crons left. Health, 50% health, 55% health. Guess I'll use the light side one here. Lessons from EA's 37-year live service hope. Okay, all right, we'll look that up. When I get done here, we'll look that up and check it out. Actually, if I can get rid of her, that'd be nice. This is where I wonder if Relic Delta helps me. I'm at 7, and he's at 6. It's only 1 difference, though. Not really a fan of that. Well, I'm just getting smoked. Okay, that was that. There you go. I should have targeted Zori. I'm doing like no damage against Finn. Where is it? Where do I...
Take a seat.
That's not what I wanted. Where's my...
But no damage.
I'm very worried here. I can't damage him. Relic 7 Padawan Obi-Wan is literally doing like no damage against Finn. The very first and highly unexpected consequence of Relic Delta in my Grand Arena is that Queen Amidala could not get through Finn at equal Relic levels. I am telling you, I feel like tanks are gonna... Are tanks gonna see the most benefit from this? That's crazy. I'm gonna do Balin now. Let's do everything else, then we'll come back to it. That's crazy. Let's try our, is it Wampa 5? Wampa's Relic 5, right? Relic 5 Wampa against this might be problematic too. But let's try it. With Wampa Kron, I don't know. We'll see. You think I misplayed it? Where'd I put that? Big misplay. See, but I hear you saying I misplayed it. I think that a week ago, I don't think I could have misplayed that. How about that? I think that a week ago, I don't think I could have misplayed that. What's like a 0% win rate? Finn, Zori, Rose, view battles. No, dang it. Finn, Rose, Zori, boom, boom. View battles, offense, Queen, Doom, view battles, 97%. Was it the Datacron? No, that Datacron's in there. Was it that was that the Creditcron and I just didn't look at it? No, these are all just random crons. It's 97%, guys. Now, maybe I didn't put a good enough cron in, but that's a 95% battle. I'm just telling you, I don't think I could have misplayed that last week. Maybe I could have. Maybe I could have. Maybe nothing that's happened so far has been due to Relic Delta and I'm just overthinking it. That's possible. That's entirely possible. That just felt off to me. It just, it did not feel, that felt off. Quad May is only R5. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. It just doesn't seem right. Do I mark this thing? I don't know. I can't mark that thing. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Take a seat.
Take a seat.
Okay. I don't think I've ever done this counter. So I don't care about the shield. In fact, I know I've never done this counter. It's dicey. It's really dicey right now. No, don't die, lady. Do it, lady. Okay. Can I not kill him? I thought he just couldn't be insta-defeated. Well, now I'll do this, I guess. Because I just Foulbeard that, I guess? I thought he just couldn't be insta-defeated. I guess he just can't be touched. I don't know, I've never tried to kill any Gungans while the shield's up. I've never done this counter before. I've never done this counter before. I've literally never tried. Yeah, I get it now. I see that now. I've literally never tried to kill a Gungan with the shield up. That was a lot of damage. All right. I've literally never done that counter. Literally never done it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use Balin here. And I don't know if this last spot really matters. Leia, you are fine. I mean, it's my last battle. We can stun somebody, right? You're fine. It's all fine. You just need to just sit down and relax. If I open the door, you're gonna be screaming at but you're fine. It's okay. She's not doing well, guys. Leia is not doing well. Everybody wants you to be happy. Yeah. Okay. Place. Okay. Anytime Crystal Slasher. Yeah, I've literally never attempted to kill Jar Jar without the shield down. Or any Gungan. I've never tried to kill any Gungan before without the shield down. So that was a new experience for me. All right. Has he started playing yet? What's he waiting for? Get the Zap Collar. That's what every dog should have, a Zap Collar. I'm gonna Executor this, and then we will Chimera the Radis. That's not what I wanted. Saw the Houndstooth and flinched. I don't know. Should I start with Houndstooth in the starting lineup? I feel like maybe I should. I have no idea. Let's find out. I'm actually gonna heal up the Razor Crest. All right, we're already to here because of all the assists. All right. Houndstooth is definitely the right choice there. It's still ugly, but... I mean, I cannot foresee a situation where I ever put Executor or Profundity on defense again. Am I crazy? Yeah, the opening part of that battle is no fun, but then once you get past it, everything's fine. In fact, just go. Relic Delta has no impact on ship counters at this time. They don't let I really think they are avoiding ships like the plague. We haven't had a new capital ship in 2.5 years. It's going on 3 years now. Maybe we'll get one next year. I don't know. And they just keep launching little. That's a weird starting lineup. There's no tank. Does that do something to this? Let's find out. They just really. I mean, we talk about them breaking the game. Every time they do a ship, it breaks the game. So I think they're really trying to figure out ships and not there yet. We're gonna go read that article when I get done here, guys. So there's an article that everybody's pointing out that talks about how there's a developer saying we're ready for 37 years of Galaxy Heroes, and we're gonna go read that and see what's going on. Well, Scythe is almost dead. I'm only mostly dead. All right, you're out. Heal it up. And finish it off. There's a dev post too. We'll go check that out too. We're aware that our game is broken right now. We're aware that new players get stuck on the TIE Fighter. We're aware that there's lags in the game. We're aware you're all pissed at us. We'll look at the dev post first. All right. Well, I had, what, one fail in there? It's an okay score. You were fine. Leia, you're fine. She's just not used to being trapped in here with me. This is not a normal situation. You know, yeah, mommy would be home normally. She'll come get you when they come back. Chewie, you'll have some medicine. That's not a very good score. Did I fail somewhere else too? I failed against Reva. I have to root for some fails there. No new capital ship for the next 27 years is gonna be crazy. Okay, let's look this up. So you said there's a dev post, and then what is Galaxy of Heroes 37 years? Okay. No, go away. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Just close. Just more choices. I don't want your cookies. Great, go away. Okay. We'll zoom in here. We'll make this black. And then we will go over here. Lag hitching issue. I had that. That was happening. Get right. We're gonna read the comments. We're gonna read the comments here, guys. Just get ready. This is 5 minutes ago. We're jumping in the comments on this one, so get ready. Hello, everyone. The team is aware folks are experiencing lag hitching, and the investigation is already underway. Well, I have other things for you to investigate. Perhaps that new players are getting stuck on TIE Fighter. And all right. And during that investigation, the fix was found to be larger than expected, and the team is looking to have a fix out sometime early next week. This is like when they couldn't launch the update and Mina comes on and says, all right, well, we pushed a button and the update didn't launch and then it crashed the game. So now they got to rebuild the whole game, and we're all like, you got to what? Comments, get ready. Here we go. Oh, wait, there we go. Any update about the journey guides being impossible? I can't progress on Leia event because of it. Bro, next week? Seriously? What about the affectation and GAC and territory wars this week? Well, see, what about that is that it's going to continue for this week. Hang on a second. If we're going to do this, let's switch it up here a little bit. Hold on, guys. Are you ready? It's time for News to News. Well, greetings and hello there, everybody, and welcome to Nooch 2 News, where no news is good news. It's good to see everybody today. All right, so these people are complaining. We already got a couple up. All right, so there's a lag thing, and they're working on it. Okay, here's the big one. Here's the big one. This article is out. It's on GameDeveloper.com. Lessons from EA's 37-year live service hopes for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Wow. Wow, wow. 37-year hopes. I have to tell you, just initially seeing that, I'm not shocked at that. The game's already gone 10 years. The game basically exists in its state and just brings in money for EA on an annual basis. I mean, this would be good for my future, right? All right. At a glance, EA mobile game Star Wars Galaxy Heroes is officially 10 years old, an impressive mile marker. Eric Larson, studio manager of developer Capital Games, says the studio wants the game to live for 37 years and beyond. Can I get this? Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. We got those ads out of there. Eric Larson says he wants it to last 37 years. Why 37? I honestly have no idea. Something about it being a prime number? This is already funny. Went at 41. Went at 31. That's funny. Okay. He said someone tossed out the number in the early days of developing Galaxy Heroes when I don't think he was here. And the team at Capital Games has maintained it as a target lifespan for the Star Wars C mobile role-playing game. Given that the oldest still running online games are around 28 to 29 years old, that's true. You got like World of Warcraft. A casual search says Furcadia What the heck is Furcadia? Do I even want to know? Parental controls? Frisky raffle? I'm out. Role play? I'm out. I'm officially out of the Furcadia search. I shan't search Furcadia again. So we're out. Okay. World of Warcraft's been around for over 20 years. I mean, I don't think this is an inconceivable notion that this game could last 2 decades or more. I don't think that's crazy. I don't think that's crazy. All right. That's an ambitious timeline to set, especially in the world of online mobile games. Galaxy Heroes is celebrating its 10th anniversary this month, meaning it's outlived a number of other EA-published Star Wars free-to-play games and seen the release of 5 films, in 7 live-action series and about 6 animated shows. About? We couldn't like go find out. I don't know. I don't know, but about. The Star Wars name isn't always enough to attract players. So what has Capital Games done to survive for so long? Larson, of course, gushed about the Galaxy Heroes player community. You're welcome, Eric. It was Eric, right? You know, if there's ever been more of a Viking name than Eric with a K Larson, I've never heard it. Maybe if his name was Leif Erikson, perhaps. But Eric Larson, seriously, that's like, dude bites the head off a herring every Christmas. I don't know, man. That's crazy. All right. And their loyalty for sticking with the game for so long. But if you want some practical takeaways for your live service team, you'll want to follow him back to 2018 when we were all reeling from Backlash to the objectively best film in the series. I don't want to open Facebook. I don't think he's on Twitter. I was looking to see if he had something out there publicly. All right. Well, he's just trolling us here. He may love Last Jedi, but he's just trolling. He's just trolling. Regardless, even if he loves it, he's trolling. All right. Okay. Capital Games used new game modes to make Galaxy of Heroes development more sustainable. The Last Jedi has very little to do with the story. We know. We know. Neither does Solo, a Star Wars. We know. We know. The other major film released 2018, according to Larson, 2018 was instead the year that high-ranking guilds began messaging Capital Games that they were feeling the effects of slowing player growth. Interesting. Well, Darth Malak came out in 2019, so that would mean Revan was March of 2019. Okay. So before the whole Darth Malak fiasco. We're not getting enough new players coming in and progressing fast enough to backfill players that are leaving, Larson recalled them saying. That's a good summary. At the time, Capital Games was feeling the strain of making new content with 4-year-old tools. Around this time, the studio determined that the way it worked was too heavy and manual, requiring developers to hand author all aspects of new content. Content that could be consumed quickly and leave players spinning their wheel bikes. This was when the team conceived of the Conquest and Galactic Challenges game modes. As much as they were modes, they were also attempts to force ourselves to evolve the way that we operate and create some new procedurally generated content. I think we were kind of frustrated as a team that in having to go fast and try to get more track in front of the team that we weren't making some of those investments in early years. They were trying to go fast, lay out railroad track. They were laying railroad tracks out in front of them. I don't know what procedure. I don't know what this means. Somebody tell me what this means. Really don't know what that means. Procedurally generated process and procedures. I don't know what that means. All right. Releasing these modes and making a number of other changes opened up space for the Capital Games team to plan further ahead, a challenge that's particularly tricky with a license like Star Wars. Disney's infamous secrecy with upcoming projects means some companies like EA aren't privy to plot points or characters from upcoming projects, making it challenging to plan for content that can be timed to new Star Wars stories. Larson said he personally learned that this in the run-up to the 2016 release of Rogue One, a Star Wars story. I think it sensitized me to that movie development to be a fluid process. Cuts can get made on the editing floor. Well, yeah. Duh. So they had some characters ready for Rogue One, and then they said, nah, we cut that character out. Oh, well, now we got to put POW in the game. You set a scope, then you develop with that scope without going off the rails, as they say. It means you can just pick some parameters, generate more or less automatically, not to handcraft it every time. Well, that's what they said Relic Delta was all about. Okay, so what they're saying up here is you don't have to handcraft the content every time. You can just pick some parameters. Okay, so we had that with the, was it Unity or whatever the, all right. Content created by a piece of software, normally following guidelines requirements set by the developers. It's been around long before AI was a buzzword. Okay, all right. All right. So what do you do when you're missing key information most other studios would be able to make themselves? Larson nodded to the upcoming Ryan Gosling vehicle Star Wars Starfighter as an example of how the studio is planning ahead. Well, as far as character release, they always wait 9 to... I know, you're fine. It's fine. You're gonna be okay. I promise. I promise. While working with limited information, we're thinking how ships are probably going to be really notable in there. What can we pull off? How can we start getting ahead of that? Galaxy Heroes already has spaceship-friendly systems, sort of, but just knowing these basic details can let the studio begin planning technical and high-level design concepts to have content ready when the movie comes out. Well, that's not true, because every movie that's come out so far, it's 9 to 12 months lag before content comes out from the movie. So more ships is what I read from this too. That'll be interesting. Related, okay, then there's the season format, one used by many live games now. Look who it is, it's Mommy. Mommy's here. There we go, Leia's happy now. She was a mess the whole time. That's all right. Did they give you something?
Eye drops.
Okay, eye drops. Figured, okay. All right. Okay. Then there's the season format, one by used many live games now that lets developers shape meatier content from the new films months or years after their release. But that has nothing to do with our seasons. But let's double back to Larson's comment about speaking with player guilds. They played a key role in helping Capital Games update its development strategy. What can we learn from the kinds of players who stick around for the 10-year run of an well, that's me. That's me. Some early Galaxy Heroes players are now raising kids of their own. Yes, I've said this on repeat. I have repeatedly said people started this game when they were 15, 16, 17. People let go of the game for a while. Now people have lives, they're living, they've got kids, they got jobs, they're going to school, and now they need a toilet game and they come back to the game. Larson said he officially realized he was working on a generational game when he saw some players describe how they'd started playing Galaxy Heroes in high school and are now introducing it to their own kids. That's true too. For some back of napkin math, if a 17-year-old began playing in 2015, had a child age 22, their 5-year-old could play. Right. Some of these players were early adopters who dipped from the game, and this is exactly what I just said. Found in the years after launch, only to return later and find a veritable feast of play modes available on. Yeah, I've said this over and over again. They leave when they're teenagers because they can play Call of Duty all day long. Then later on, you go to school, you get a job, you get a family. You need a game you can play 15 to 20 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day. You can play it while you're holding the baby, whatever. You can do it on breaks at work. This is that game. You can't play COD. You can't play COD in those situations. You can play this game. Even though the game is called a role-playing game, Lars says most dedicated players find the most fun in resource management. 100% true. It's a resource management game. It's about expressing their intelligence, he said. Marketing director Fabian Pierre Nicholas Kim. Hang on, I need a drink after that. Fabian. That's a lot of names, Fabian. Said we're just gonna call you Fabian from now on. I picture Fabian with like long hair, you know, big muscles, on the cover of Romance. Yes, I am Fabian. Would you like a roll with your dinner? Has Nate? I'm sorry, Fabian. I'm sure you're a quality person. I'm making fun of your name. I'm a bad person. Made the game popular in France and Germany. Well, I'm aware that the game is fully popular in Deutschland, and we've had the French on here as well. 2 regions with strong affinity for tabletop and digital strategy games. Among other regions, he name-checked India, the Philippines, Eastern Europe. We get a lot of Eastern Europeans on the stream. That means these players aren't so concerned about role-playing Star Wars characters per se, unlike the game Furmania or whatever that was some role-playing. They're interested in collecting the various characters, upgrading them, mixing and matching them to win battles. There's not a lot of this. I'm just saying. Ten years of development has meant there are a lot of characters to choose from. Lars's personal favorites include Knights of the Old Republic, fan favorites, Darth Revan and Darth Traya. Well, then give everybody the the Galactic Legend Revan they want. Give everybody the Galactic... If you want wallets to open, there's your answer. Larson said the 37-year battle plan includes making sure these players feel like their investment in the game, be it time or money, is respected, and that new content can still be challenging without rendering older parts of their collection invalid. They've done a good job of this. This they've done a really good job of, better than a lot of other games. You know, Marvel Strike Force, that's one of the biggest complaints of that game for people, is that you gotta have all the new stuff and the old stuff is useless. They've done a really good job of that. The pair did say they work hard to ensure low spending or zero spending players are as rewarded for their timing. Well, they've done just massive amounts of that here this week. Larson said since his early days on the team, he's watched his coworkers prioritize what he referred to as the right decisions for players, even if it meant leaving money on the table or not extracting value. Wait, nudge, know what I mean? He mentioned the team doesn't always get it right. Calm down. Calm down, chat. Put the pitchforks away. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Just Eric, watch chat. Watch chat. Just watch over there. The team doesn't always get it right. It's like a 15-second delay, Eric. It's coming. But did say there's always been a desire to center those investments even when they've missed the mark. I think that's true. I do think that's true. Fixes to the game, adjustments, all the lifter characters we get. There is a lot of ability or effort to do that. So she's a witch. She's a witch. Very small rocks. How can mobile RPGs evolve over time? Galaxy Heroes is one of the many free-to-play mobile RPGs where players collect characters to power them up, upgrade their power levels. That's the same thing. It'd be fair to say the format's a little calcified. Wow, we went for it there. And we need to go get the, what's that stuff called that you put MSF? It's got the green, blue, red. I can't remember what it's called. Unlike their competitors, Capital Games can't easily tap into the collaboration market that lets them mix and match characters from other franchises. Yeah, that's true. I remember when Ray came out with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, somebody put into comments, thank God Galaxy Heroes doesn't do this. And I was like, Galaxy Heroes is this? What are you talking about? With 27 years left on the clock, where can the series go from here? Here is, I can see 20 years from now, here is Farm Boy Luke with a lights, you know, we're just gonna redo all the, yeah, anyway. Larson played it coy here. Oh, you are too coy. But he said the trend he's followed since his earliest days at EA has been the efforts to make it possible for players to play games wherever they want, on whatever platform they want. He recalled an experiment where EA's social team making Facebook games have been embedded within the Dead Space 3 team to try and make them, and I don't think people want to care about Facebook. The game got canceled, but he said the trends of the years after where players can play games across mobile, console, PC platforms makes him think they were onto something. I agree with that. It was like Betamax. Oh, we just got a beta. Eric, how old are you, dude? For those who are unfamiliar, when VCRs first came out, you could buy tapes that were VHS or beta. I have no idea what the technology difference was, but you'd have to buy a beta VCR or a VHS VCR. Everybody bought VHS. Beta lost that battle. It was like Android and Apple coming out at the same time, but Beta just disappeared really quickly, and then, yeah. So Beta lost. Beta lost. Nobody wanted to do anything on Beta. And you couldn't move it over to VHS, etc. So everything was VHS, which I don't even know what that stands for. We're always looking for what's new, where we go to find fandom, bring the ability to imagine. We're missing a word. Bring the ability to imagine your own Star Wars experience wherever that it is that you want to be playing. The team is, interestingly enough, apparently experimenting with controller-friendly game modes. We recently, in Raid Shadow Legends, had a Halloween game where I used my WASD to move a character around a map, and she just kept firing, and I upgraded her as I went, and I could use those, and I got resources to use the game. I actually enjoyed that quite a bit, and I think they could actually create a Raid game like that, and I might play it. So, okay. We've got versions of the game that are wrapped to controllers, and we've created synchronous PvP modes that we haven't released yet, where it actually works quite well. I don't know that that moment lasts forever, but I think there's something for us to be exploring currently. Live Arena. Live Arena on a map where you're taking your CLS and running around. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know what to do with that. EA's made multiple statements about wanting to get out of the licensed game business, so it's not impossible that in 27 years, Galaxy Heroes will be the last game standing at the now partly Saudi-owned publisher. It'll be a testament to Capital Games as they make it through what will surely be another 2+ decades of game development chaos. But as you know, always in motion, the future is. That's interesting. That's interesting. If there were only some kind of gaming device I could hold in my hand cordless, you could even take it in the bathroom with you and keep playing. Might just be a pipe dream. Well, when they say controller, you could have it where on your screen there's like a movement control over here and buttons over here for different abilities where you're still playing on your phone, but you're doing it like this instead of like this, just tap tap tap. Like you're actively managing the characters. It could be like that. Yeah, it seems like that's just kind of hey, we're doing something cool. This seems like a lot of experimentation. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Well, there you guys go, Eric. There you go, guys. Eric Larson says they're going to try and make this game last another 27 years just because it's a prime number. Well, 27 is not a prime number, but 37 is a prime number. So we will see how that goes. Very, very interesting. Hey, everybody, have a great day. I will talk to you soon. And always remember, comments below and Nooch Too Good. We're not done here, by the way. That was Nintendo Switch. Now, when Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga came out, it was delayed for a long time, and they had a Switch version. They had the PC version and the PlayStation version, and they had a Switch version, which was a little bit dialed down, but it was still a Switch version, and they delayed it for a long time to get it ready. No, I'm sorry, that was Hunters. Hunters was delayed for 2 years while they made it available on Switch along with Android and Apple. So I do want, that might be a good take, that maybe this is alluding to like being able to play the game on Nintendo Switch. Very interesting. I'm gonna publish that video as soon as we get out of this stream, and I think we're done with this stream. Well, I would say Relic Delta was a minimal impact to my first Grand Arena. Oh, I can gear up. Yeah, look at that. Let's go! They will never withstand me now. Interesting. Well, guys, I gotta make some videos here. Gotta get ready for work. Gotta do all the good stuff. So I'm gonna head out. Let's find somebody else. Surely someone is streaming right now, right? Let's get you over to somebody else's streaming. Well, speaking of the Deutschen, our Deutschen Freundin are spielen jetzt heute. We're going to pick a couple of different players here. We'll see who's on Twitch. I don't have Twitch yet. I'm curious to see how Relic Delta impacts me going forward, because I'm going to start upgrading my roster. We'll talk more about this as we go. I definitely need to make some improvements on my roster. And yeah, that Relic 5 Queen Amidala might have been a problem for me. Ando? I didn't think he was playing anymore. I'm going to send you to Ranger here. Guys, I'm going to send you to a few raids. Interesting. Yeah, we're going to send you to Noxel over on the main YouTube feed. Everybody, thanks for jumping on. First round of Relic Delta Grand Arena. I don't think it was a huge impact for me. Other people are having different experiences, but I don't feel like it was a huge impact. Maybe it was, it was there. I just didn't feel it. And it might have had small impacts. We'll see if my maybe we'll see if my defense can have an impact with Relic levels, like my Lord Vader at Relic 9, but my clones are at Relic 5. I beat that easily with Bo-Katan. A lot of my teams are at Relic 5, so we'll see. My GLs, that's some Relic levels. My Relic levels are kind of all over the place. That Relic 5 Traya team's gonna be bad. I need to probably replace that. I'm gonna have to work on a bunch of... I've got a lot of Relic work to do, everybody. I got a lot of Relic work to do. Hey, I'll talk to you soon. Have a good day. Always remember, Nooch Too Good.